This was Cupid's divine weapon, lost in the mortal world. Anyone struck by it would instantly fall head over heels in love. But Mary was using it to rob banks. As the security guards and staff all fell into each other's arms, she easily swiped the vault keys. Even surveillance cameras weren't a problem. The Bow's magic worked according to the user's will. Besides making people fall for each other, it could also turn victims into Mary's obsessed admirers. When Victor arrived with his team, the security footage had already been swapped. The bank manager couldn't care less about the robbery. Instead, he was planning how to propose to the head of security. Left with no choice, Victor's team had to figure things out themselves. But stepping outside and seeing Paris's iconic landmark, Victor couldn't help but comment, "That tower was hideous." Well, Victor had time-traveled from 1847, so his taste in architecture was understandable. But sensing something off at the bank, he'd already figured out. This was Cupid's arrow at work, so first they needed to find Cupid. There he is, god of love Cupid. Though he looked nothing like they'd imagined, this was definitely Cupid. Thanks to modern progress, dating apps everywhere had basically replaced Cupid's job. Plus, young people today didn't believe in love anyway, either settling for companionship or just using each other. So Cupid had ditched his bow and arrow in despair, drowning himself in booze 24/7. Seeing Cupid was useless, Victor's team headed back to the library. Green showed off his modern-day skills, using the magical anomalies recorded on the enchanted map. Combined with big data analysis, he could pinpoint where love magic appeared most frequently. Now they just had to stake out the area, and they'd definitely catch whoever was abusing the magic. Just as Victor predicted, they found the stolen goods in a warehouse. But besides some fancy wine, there were just dry-cleaned clothes. Why would someone with Cupid's arrow steal this stuff? That's when Mary spotted them and started shooting arrows their way. Victor stayed cool. He was a certified librarian after all. He had ways to handle this. But Mary tricked Victor outside, and the moment the arrow hit him, he became Mary's biggest fanboy. By the time Lisa and the others caught up, their librarian had already been kidnapped.